born ready, like threw the head back and everything.
Are you ready, Paul?
I was born ready.
Katie, are you ready?
I can be.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Review, the movie podcast where the subject is a film that is normally, but not always, submitted by a guest, follows some basic guidelines, 7 years old or older, 2 hours and 22 minutes or less, not a sequel or part of any major franchise, and able and willing to talk about indefinitely. All concerned parties watch the film independently before we gather to discuss, review, and ultimately re-rate the selected film. I'm your co-host, Ben.
I am your other co-host. My name is Paul.
And today we have a return guest, Katie Hampton, and they brought us Idiocracy.
Nothing bad can happen. It
I
can
was going to say
only
my name
good
is
happen.
not sure, but I fucked it up.
Oh, that would have been good.
I'm not
That would have
sure.
been a good
You
one.
want to try to do that again? You want to find a time machine?
Is that real?
Can you tell all of these fine people about yourself and what you do?
I am an actor and out of work person. You can always find me on Geekscape, Napping Through Happy Hour, Christian Cringe. I do a lot of podcasts, and I also talk a lot about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh, nice. I've read the first book.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm on to the second.
tell me when you get obsessed.
I loved the first book. I was hooked. It was just like someone bought it for me for Christmas, and so I just fell into my lap. Holy shit, look at you.
I got a lot
Katie
of merch.
is showing, it's great for an audio podcast. She's
know.
showing images and art and things that are from the book series Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I guess you didn't.
This has been an oft discussed subject recently about like what people have been doing in my life and on this podcast.
I mean,
It
what you've
hasn't
been doing.
really.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, this is part of what we've been doing. Clearly, is this
Katie,
Dungeon
what-
Crawler Carl thing, and I got to get on this.
What you been doing? What you been doing? You really do. No, I think you would honestly love it. And if anything, it's a book series by Matt Denneman. I personally really, really love the audiobooks because an actor named Jeff Hayes, who's in Kansas City and works for Sound Booth Theater, does these, and he does an incredible job. And they just came out with the 8th book. Book 8, Chapter 57 is just the best thing and deserves an Emmy, a Grammy, and everything.
Wow, it's very specific.
Is that the closing
would-
chapter of the book?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. No.
Paul?
No, they're very, forgive me. I am very deep into the Dungeon Crawler Carl world. It's a really great series, really funny. Honestly, if you like the movie Idiocracy, you're going to love this series. And they are doing a TV show that I am hoping beyond all hope to get someplace in.
I think did I talk about this on the podcast at all? I felt like I may have, but maybe I just told you, Paul. Like, I knew nothing about the first book when it appeared as a gift, and I very surprised by it, and then I didn't realize there was such a huge following for it. But yeah, it reminded me of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy meets Running Man, like the world of Running Man, like that kind of absurdity and reality TV ish.
I feel like that movie/book comes into play in this world to a degree.
It does. Yeah. It does. And if you do listen to the audiobooks, which are on Audible, you might notice that Jeff Hayes does like a Patrick Warburton type of voice. Keep sticking to it because he shows up.
Oh, great. I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You got the 8 ball.
Paul, what have you been doing, Paul?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I want to welcome you back. What is that? Is that a word? I want to welcome you back
I don't know what you said. I liked it, though.
to PRC. All that means is Paul's Recipe Corner. That's all it means. Don't look up anything.
There is
That's
a
all
jingle
it
for
is.
this, and the jingle is Paul's Recipe Corner. Boo-doo-boo, boo-doo-boo.
Hey.
Now I gotta put music under that. Katie, you saved it with the hay.
The hay was part of the thing the
Hey.
whole time.
The whole time.
Y'all
The
had
whole
planned
time.
this? Okay, of
And
course.
I love recipes, so please hit me with your best ones.
I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna only give one though, but it is so quick and easy. If you're someone who can make rice or potatoes easily, and you're like, you know what, that needs a little protein and maybe, you know what, a little delicious fat to stick to my ribs. I'm going to go with, I always have ground beef in my freezer as a person who's not a vegetarian or a vegan because I lack discipline. I pretty much always have that. And you add a little, teaspoon minced garlic, half teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, tablespoon minced onion, tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons butter, 2 cups beef broth. Brown your beef, drain it. Pour all the dry ingredients, then the liquid ingredients, let it simmer for about 4 minutes, and then pour that over your rice or your potatoes. And baby, you got a stew going. I'm just letting you know, it's delicious. Thank you for stopping by Paul's Recipe Corner.
That sounds amazing. And
thank you.
May I suggest, just because of my husband's recent health checkup, if you switch to turkey meat?
Yes.
Just make sure you add the Worcestershire sauce and add mustard powder. And like an ancho chili powder on top as well. Dude, I'm telling you, it tastes like a freaking beef burger.
Katie, that is inspired. I love it. Thank you for adding that modification. I put French carrots on mine as well in this case. But also how true it is that you can sub that and you add that mustard powder, like pretty much same thing.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to be a little more health conscious, but you're still a big meat protein person,
may I ask a question? Does it have electrolytes?
I mean, animals love it. It's what plants crave. I know that for certain. Cows, goats,
There's
people.
No water in it, right? From the toilet?
Absolutely not. Oh God, no toilet water. Oh, that's dude, you're gross. That's gross.
And I can eat this.
Water.
I can eat this while I watch Ouch My Balls.
Is that what you've been doing?
Watching Ouch My Balls?
Yeah, and drinking toilet water?
No, what I've been doing. I gotta tell you a story,
Carl.
and I've already told Paul this story. So Paul, I need you to act like I haven't told you it. All right, so I'm asking you to act.
Fuck, I'm being directed on my own
act?
podcast. No, and you know I can't.
Katie, I'm mostly telling you this story. Then I was at a networking event on Saturday for my wife Jess's one-woman show at Fringe. Bless this, Jess.
Nice.
And so we were at a Fringe event, and we got home a little late. It was like 9 something. That's late for us. I'm usually in bed. 9 p.m.-ish. And there was
sorry, just the fact that you left a networking event and it wasn't 9 yet is honestly admirable.
Yeah.
100% correct.
Yeah. So anyway, we get home and there's just this blast. There's this techno music that's just like boom, 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 boom.
Oh, can you hear it through your headphones? From my place?
And it was so loud, it was like shaking the house. And I was like, oh man, someone in the neighborhood is having like a house party. That better stop soon. And we go in bed and we're watching our stories. We're watching Traders, and something happens in Traders and it gets me really pissed off because I just get mad at people in that show. And I get pissed off.
That's really fucking unreasonable of you, by the way.
It is. But at that point I look and the music is still going boom, 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 and it's still going in. I look at my watch and it's like 10:45, and I was like, all right, you know what?
No.
I need to go for a walk. And I go outside and I just start walking because I want to find where the sound's coming from. And I just keep walking. And I'm walking and I'm walking and I just keep walking down the street.
I don't know these details that you're saying, Ben. I don't know this.
And I'm like trying to find this sound and I can hear it. But the crazy thing is I can't hear any people. It doesn't sound like a party. It just sounds like boom, 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 boom. And then I see other people walking around also looking for it. And I'm like, what is going on? And I get to the park, which is pretty far down the street.
Yeah.
And I'm looking across the river, the LA River, towards the cemetery, whatever that cemetery is over by Griffith. And I think that's where the sound is coming from. And there's a group of people out there and they're all looking that way. And they've all been like, yeah, I guess the police have received several, like they're all talking about how they called the police and that the police can't find it. And I was like, what do you mean they can't find it? Isn't that
What?
like, that's their job. Like it's a sound.
Detect.
but
Yeah.
it would disappear for a second and then it would come back in like this full force. And so I walk the neighborhood a little bit longer and I can't find it. So I just come home and I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm going to put on headphones, I guess, to go to bed because it's so loud.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah. So I put on headphones and Jess stays up and she's like up until midnight-ish. And then she said it went away and she was trying to find stuff online. Couldn't find it. The next day I found online, someone on Reddit.
Leave it to Reddit.
Found out
That sounds good.
that there was a huge rave.
Rave.
Rave wave.
Okay.
Rave.
It was a rave wave of sound.
At the Golden Road Brewery in Glendale, which
No
is
way.
about 5 miles from me.
It's more east. It's more east, and you guys were looking like directly.
5 miles.
Yeah, if you haven't pinpointed Ben's home yet, here you are,
At this
listener.
point.
But that is. But when Ben and I were talking about this, I was like, "This is a fucking government psyop. This is a lot."
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, like, are they finally building those like metro rails underneath, like the
I mean,
stuff?
Is
Like, are they
Elon
finally
making
doing that?
tubes?
Basically,
Oh.
it traveled through it. The sound traveled through the LA River. It traveled
my
because there was
God.
water in the river, and that's a cement tube.
Yeah, and it's right next to the LA River, and it's also next to a train track. So I'm sure it was just sending those vibrations through.
What?
That's wild.
Isn't that
Right?
crazy?
Yeah.
I saw pictures of this rave online, and it
Yeah.
was huge.
How many people?
I mean, I couldn't tell. Hundreds. Yeah. So
Okay.
People were craving a wave.
It's
rave.
just crazy
Craving
that
a rave. Wave.
the Burbank police received over 100 phone calls about it, and at first they didn't know what it was.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So anyway,
nuts.
that's what I've been doing.
Let's talk about what we have been watching.
What am I watching? Watching, what are we watching? What are we watching?
We just finished Rooster on HBO. Lovely. Steve Carell and like Bill Lawrence, right? It's a Bill Lawrence.
I think you're right.
Scrubs and Ted Lasso.
And the lead actress that plays his daughter, fucking phenomenal. So down to earth, and then of course she's British. So happy for her. She does an amazing American accent. Wouldn't have been able to tell. And yeah, it's a lovely show. And then we were watching Young Sherlock. We kind of stopped. We haven't really kept watching that.
Is that in the same world as the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock, or no?
It is not. I don't
Okay.
think. That's actually a great question. I actually don't know. I think it's an Apple show. We went and saw I Love Boosters, and beautiful Boots Riley movie. Beautiful. It's
to know.
fun. It's wacky. Have you seen Sorry to Bother You?
Yes, I think that's a great movie.
Think Sorry to Bother You, but like the weirdness starts earlier, and it's got just a more clear and fun ending.
Oh, nice. I've heard nothing, honestly, but good stuff about this. There was also something you said when you were talking about Rooster and the actress that plays Steve Carell's daughter.
Yeah.
She's British, of course. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Because she's good and she's doing New York East Coast acting, but like everybody who's British is doing all of our hit TV shows right now, or at least has been, I would say.
Can I grab your coattails here?
Yeah.
I feel that way a lot. I like empathize with you when you did that. I think there's a level of, folks in England and Australia and stuff like that. Not only are the arts appreciated and endowed, but folks decide to do this from a very young age and are empowered to do so by not only the community around them, but like the government and community,
Society.
etc. at large, because this is a really important part of the culture. It's a really important part of the human fabric. And that is a huge part of what this movie is saying. And so I'm just really glad that you gave that really honest reaction, Katie, because also like I've watched that show. And when you said that, I was like, no shit. Like, because I didn't know that until you said.
Of course not. Of course not. You can't tell.
We should do something where we like get away from them and like make our own country with its own culture. That'll be great. That'll go great.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
Happy 250th, y'all.
I feel like that would be the most ironic 250th birthday is the Brits would save us.
By the way, Katie, have we talked about when this episode is coming out?
Is it the 4th of July?
You bet.
You betcha.
You betcha. Ben, what have you been watching?
I will once again sing the praises of Widow's Bay.
Yes. Oh, we started that. Yeah,
I highly recommend. I think it's one of my favorite things of all time. It's so good.
Anything with Stephen Root.
Yeah, and
You can count on a Root always.
Matthew Rhys, who is
to bring
also
it.
Matthew Rhys, who is also from the UK, is Welsh,
and plays a spy
and
in the show The Americans.
Yeah, and Kate O'Flynn who's in it. She's great, also British. It's phenomenal. It's Jaws meets Stephen King meets Parks and Rec meets Twin Peaks. It's just like everything I love. That and then I'm on this Cage match with Spider Noir. Really loving that. Oh, I just think it's great. I think that it just leans so hard into the noir storytelling, and I just think he is having the best time.
I love Nicolas Cage. This is not a secret. I'll just mention that I rewatched Pig recently, and I'm like, genius. Absolutely love him. And I'm kind of off of the Marvel thing for the last several years. I will watch this show, especially now that I'm hearing this. But like based on the actor and the role. Katie, sorry.
I've been to 2 network events for this series, and I have loved every single second of it. And I went to a talkback session. We watched the first 2 episodes, showed the first one in black and white, which was gorgeous and amazing.
Yeah.
And then they showed the second one, which was in color. The person that I was with like groaned about it, and I slapped them. And then afterwards admitted, I actually really enjoyed watching it in the true hue color. But that was the thing, is that we got to see these people talk about this and how they specifically chose these fabrics. They specifically chose these color hues because it was only the color hues that you would find in the 30s, but they modernized stuff. And then there's just Nick Cage. Nick Cage is, I think I've said this before, maybe on here, I stole it from my husband, but Nick Cage is water. If the project is good, he's good. And he commits fully to this, and they told us was that he's playing 70% Humphrey Bogart, which he nails, and he's playing 30% Bugs Bunny.
Awesome. I think Nicolas Cage is an American treasure.
Yes.
I really do. I think he's one of the great living actors. And Ben, have you watched this, the color and the chromatic?
Only black and white. I've been watching the whole series in black and white.
Katie, I wanted to ask, just
episode 2 is like that's the reason why I'm like, oh, that food looks so good. Anyway,
does it have like a colorized, like technicolor-y kind of warmth to it? Like I'm excited for that, but I want to say to you, Ben, is having only watched it in black and white, Johnny Mnemonic is a different movie in black and white. And so I like what Katie's saying, where it's like, this is a good experience regardless. But knowing that, I assume like Godzilla -1, which I still haven't brought myself to watch, is a different experience between black and white and color.
Absolutely.
Lamorne Morris's suit, he looks so good.
I've seen pictures. Suit. Yeah, I've seen pictures in color.
I mean, and he's phenomenal in this show, but like one of the true breakout stars of that series, Karen Rodriguez, she plays the assistant.
She's great.
I hope she wins all the awards because she's so good, so spot on funny. It's a really well made show.
And it is crazy just to think about this came from Into the Spider-Verse, like that this was bred from that.
Right.
And for Nick Cage to like still be in that role, and they had to like change it. He's not Peter Parker, he's Ben Reilly because of the whole Marvel.
But do we get like Spider-Ham? Yeah. And like, do we get all these other spin-offs? Is this one successful? Do we get 50 more?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We get a reference. We get a reference to a multiverse. In the first line, we get a reference to it, and then it's never addressed again. this is his world, and he's more spider than man in this, and that's why they call him the spider, not only just for licensing
Kind of a
reasons,
long legs
but-
thing.
Oh yeah, there's a great sequence where he does something that is
Which part?
crazy.
Not once, not twice.
It's when he's when he's in the hospital and the spider's trying to come out and he does this like crazy thing down the hallway.
Long legs thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
sure.
You gotta watch it. It's great.
I'm going to make it a point, and I'm going to be very brief about this first thing is we're talking about editing, and I'm going to talk about it in both of these. I know Family Guy's been on for a million years, and it went off and on at points. I'm not rewatching that. I'm rewatching the first two because I didn't see the third season. First two seasons of The Critic. Fucking phenomenal. Nice. Hilarious. Some of it has not aged like fine wine. A lot of it has. And those really absurd aside edits that are just like such random jokes, like references to things that you as an audience member couldn't possibly know or understand, that has become part of the Family Guy brand. I almost forgot how ingrained that is in The Critic and how brilliant and hilarious and snappy that fucking show is. And it's just edited beautifully. And then based on, because I'm now going to watch Spider Noir, it's going to the top of my list. Sam Bullington came on to this program and we watched Boogie Nights. Good solid 4.5. Great. I had to go see Obsession. I made it a point.
I've heard good things.
It is personally unsettling for a lot of reasons. Very, very beginning of the movie, as well as like just generally all the way through. Anybody who I think has had a serious relationship or a relationship that got too serious too fast or whatever, something complicated, the way that the director-writer, Curry Barker, who was same age as Steven Spielberg when Spielberg was making Jaws, also edited this movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of hats. And this movie is similar to Boogie Nights. This is a 4.5. Like, it is...
Wow.
It is someone who clearly wants to touch on things like It Follows or maybe some Osgood Perkins stuff like Long Legs, but more clearly like, you know, Barbarian or maybe Weapons, maybe that's a little too recent, or Get Out. Like, a lot of these things are more recent, but this is a person who I think we will mention in a similar breath to like Carpenter, Cronenberg. I'm going to say some crazy shit here. Like Kubrick, Raimi. Like, this is an extremely talented filmmaker. And I'm really excited to see what Curry Barker does next. Like, he's fucking amazing. And I love that people that originated in sketch comedy are just fucking flourishing right now.
Especially in the horror genre.
In filmmaking and especially horror, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I think comedians and people that understand the absurdity of existence
You are so
really
close
get
to
it.
reading Dungeon Crawler, Carl. Once you do,
And Spider
the absurdity
Noir.
part.
It's going to take over my whole life. I know I'm going to go back to the library and return that and get fucking Dungeon Crawler Carl. I know it.
You might have a problem finding it in your library.
can borrow
Yeah, I'm
it.
going to be waiting.
You can just borrow my copy.
Oh, and somebody left you that as a random gift and you appreciated it?
It was.
I
from
didn't
the
know
bur-
you appreciated random gifts. I thought you
was-
only got upset about them.
It was from the burrito. It wasn't. And it
Oh,
wasn't-
because it wasn't from somebody else?
it wasn't from a psychopath.
You can
Oh.
eat. You know what? Okay, that's fine. We're going to talk about the facts.
Archaeology is the search for fact.
We watched Idiocracy. This movie was shot, I think, in 2004, but was released in 2006. It was from 20th Century Fox. They'll never claim it. Turnian Pictures and major studio partners, whatever that is, probably an LLC to protect people. It's rated R. It's an hour and 24 minutes. Budget is $2.4 million estimated. It looks $2,399,000 cheaper than that and $8 million more expensive. It is the most incomprehensible thing. Adjusted, 3.83 million.
I am kind of shocked that this isn't like more popular today for like streamers and YouTubers because some of the green screen on this felt very achievable.
I just want to say, like,
Yeah.
this was like Mike Judge and Luke Wilson and Robert Rodriguez's Troublemaker Studios, like the Spy Kids people, like just a bunch of like Texas guys getting together and going like, yeah, we'll make this movie. Yeah. Opening weekend of this movie was September 3rd, 2006. September normally means studio not so excited.
Yeah.
It made $124,000. That's $198,000 adjusted. Final gross in North America. I need some laser support.
Pew, 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 pew.
444,000 adjusted. I can't understand words or language.
709,000 adjusted.
Thank you so much, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Final gross worldwide for this movie was 494,000. Adjusted was 788,888. They could get it down to the dollar.
As far as I recall, they had a very minimal theatrical run.
Yeah. Other releases this weekend, Crank, Crossover, and speaking of, since we're doing a Rage Cage, The Wicker Man. Not the bees!
Whoa!
Not
Yeah.
the bees.
This is going to release midsummer, which is pretty cool. Weekend top 5, Invincible, Crank, The Wicker Man, Little Miss Sunshine, The Illusionist. This peaked in its first week at number 44. Similar to its final gross, 444,000. Other films from 2006, Ka-chow! Cars, The Departed.
Wow!
The Wilson brothers taking over the year.
Dude, absolutely. This movie was a juggernaut. It has become that, though, I think. It's achieved a cult status without question.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Scary movie, but the fourth one is we're coming back to the first one, or what is this, 6 or 7?
It's like what Scream did, right? They just called it Scream for
correct.
the 7th or whatever that was.
Right. V for Vendetta. Fantastic movie.
Great movie.
Something a lot in common with this movie in a way, on a level. Firewall, Nanny McPhee, Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties, Step Up.
Oh, Garfield.
Letterboxd average for this film, 2.9. You can follow us.
I'm at Run BMC.
I'm at Paul Acts Badly. We have L Sassy Pants at EL Sassy Pants on Instagram. Is there a letterbox yet? Have we convinced you? Can we get you to waste more of your time?
I did download it, and I think I started a profile.
Could it also be El Sassy Pants?
I would imagine it is. Okay, yes, I still have the app.
If you discover your letterboxd username, we'll need that at the end. Or I'll tack it on. We'll figure it out. Karina Chocano for the LA Times gave this movie a 4 out of 5.
Wow.
Rotten Tomatoes, 71%, 61% popcorn.
Wow, that's interesting. Lower popcorn than critic.
That doesn't happen as much.
Yeah.
Similar with, or flip-flop with Metacritic, 66, 7.4 user.
Okay.
Major award wins and nominations, Teen Choice Breakout Male, Justin Long.
For his
Yeah, your shit's fucked up. You sound
5
stupid.
minutes-
You're an
5 minutes
idiot.
on screen.
Wait, you don't have a barcode.
Where's your
Wild!
where's your barcode? Where's your,
The fact that he's so terrified and Luke Wilson's just like, calm down, and they're both just screaming over each other.
All right, let's talk about the people who made this movie. The director is Mike Judge, known for Office Space, Beavis and Butthead Do America, and Extract. Writers Mike Judge, Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, and Ethan Cohen, not Ethan Cohen, Men in Black 3. Music, Theodore Shapiro, Tropic Thunder, The Housemaid, Wolves, not wolves, but wolves. Wolves. Cinematography, Wolves. It just doesn't work. It's just too many consonants.
Wolf.
Cinematography is Tim. Talk about too many consonants. Susherdit. Scherstedt. That sounds right. Mystic Pizza.
Surrested.
X Adventure or Excellent? You just didn't
Excellent
want to spell
adventure. No, I didn't, because the AI tries to save a line here, I think. If I'm trying to anticipate what it's doing.
By AI, Paul means the weed he's smoking. Critters.
That's the strain, yes.
It brings his intelligence down to the chat.
It has more molecules.
Producers.
It has what I crave.
It has what plants crave.
Read some books.
Mike Judge from Silicon Valley, from TV, and Elisa Kopalowitz Dutton, Varsity Blues, and Michael Nelson, Drop Dead Gorgeous. Listen to our Drop Dead Gorgeous episode.
Sketch people.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's got Adria Lamortella. She's a very funny person. Luke Wilson plays Joe, Bottle Rocket, Old School, Vacancy. Maya Rudolph plays Rita, Bridesmaids, Away We Go, Inherent Vice, and one of the funniest people in the world, I think.
She's fucking hilarious. I just rewatched Inherent Vice. She's amazing.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one.
It's good.
Dax Shepard plays Frito. Chips, Hit and Run, The Judge. Terry Crews plays Camacho, White Chicks, The Expendables, Sorry to Bother You.
In a fucking tour de force, not only in Sorry to Bother You, but in this movie, fucking rocks the shit.
And in Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well.
Absolutely.
Anthony Ramos plays the Secretary of Defense. Harsh Times, The Rally, I Am Gangster.
Rocks the shit.
David Herman plays the Secretary of State. Dude, Where's My Car? Bad Milo, Office Space.
Rocks the shit. Brought to you by Carl's Jr. Why do I keep saying rocks the shit? Because I get paid every time I say it.
This
Not
episode
so smart, are you?
is brought to you by
Closing every store in California near you.
For those of you that are just listening, you can't see. Everybody is tattooed with a Carl's Jr. star below their eye.
I have the American flag Carl's Jr. version from this movie on my forehead.
What is the hold on
Vampire.
My chin.
I wrote down
I'm erasing that.
Your children will be placed in the care of Carl Jr.
Like they're just kidnapping kids to make burgers. It's insane.
Rat burger, huh?
Sorry, Sonny Castillo. What did Sonny Castillo do, Ben?
Oh, Sonny Castillo plays the prosecutor. Rough Rider, The Gulf, Urban Vengeance. Robert Musgrave plays Sergeant Keller. I don't know why I said that weird. Drillbit Taylor, C10.
C7N. It's easy.
Simone.
So 10 ni.
Perfect Fit, Justin Long. Doctor from Accepted, Tusk, and Barbarian. All right, Katie, can you give us some of the fun facts, please?
Fun facts, everybody. It's fun fact time.
By the way, my letterboxd is El Sassy Pants.
Is it really?
I knew it. I called it.
Yeah.
I'm leaving in the letterboxed your interface. What the fuck? I found you.
Aha! Ooh,
I think we
wow,
You have to
We are
capitalize
definitely-
things almost exactly to find you. That was
Oh, for
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, so then a capital E, a capital S, and a capital P.
So when I did the capital SASSY, then it found you. I had to do capital E and capital S, and
Wait,
it
you
was able to
guys-
find you.
You guys sound all smart and stuff.
Not really, because we can't drive fucking letterbox. What are you talking about?
You guys are like the smartest people in the world. I like the president's, what is it, his brother-in-law or the guy?
His stepbrother,
His stepbrother.
played by Linda McMahon, in her first film role.
Dude, I have some fun facts, guys.
Yes. Totally prepared.
Nailed it. Fox was wary of the film's frequent harsh critiques of corporations and brands. Executives shuffled the movie to DVD shelves as quick as possible.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The film's contract required a theatrical release. The studio met the terms, providing no marketing for the film, released it in a handful of theaters in select cities, and pulled the film entirely after 1 week.
That's crazy.
Huh. That is crazy. 20th Century Fox licensed the Brondo drink for sale. I didn't know about this. The drink itself had gained a cult following, though it is no longer available for purchase at www.brondo.com. Many craft breweries and boutique beverage makers have made versions in homages. Do we know if Golden State or Golden Road Brewery has
a Brondo?
A Brondo?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Just go shout down the LA River and see if they'll respond.
Someone will respond. You'll get the message back. It'll come echolocation or message by pigeon. Side note, I worked at a brewery years ago that's now defunct, and I helped work on a pilot project for one of these called It's What Plants Crave.
Oh, cool.
And it was blue. It had a smattering of spirulina in it or whatever, and a very small amount of it was made. It was pretty decent, but so many of these have been made, and it's also wild. Taco Bell is opening a drink-centric restaurant chain. McDonald's is doing the same thing. There are a bunch of restaurant chains and stuff like that are, because there are restaurants, drink-centric places, especially in Texas and Arizona, Nevada, Georgia,
Like
Louisiana.
Sonic.
Sonic to a degree,
Right,
and
yeah,
some others that I can't recall right now, Buc-ee's, that make an insane amount of money on sugary drinks.
Rondo.
And because
I mean,
somebody who loves fucking high fructose corn syrup, that shit it hits your brain in a very specific way, and it's extremely cheap to make. And there's something so fucking deadly, painfully accurate. It was funnier when I was younger. Now it's just like McDonald's or AMC, right, makes so much fucking money on you getting a large Coke that they're like, we will literally give you double for 50 cents more. We will give you the whatever the name is in Parks and Rec, where it's a liquefied child.
Oh yeah.
Like, we don't give a shit.
You know what's crazy too is that, like, I used to work in restaurants and like I worked in a pizza place for a very long time, and I was manager of it, and I would work on the ordering for the sodas. This is in I want to say like 2010-ish. You'd get a big box like this that would have a big bag of syrup in it.
Yeah.
And that big box with that syrup would last for months, right? And you're selling each soda for let's say $3.50 or something.
$4, yeah.
Right. And it's using this much. But now, like those machines that you see at AMC, they don't come in big boxes with a bag of syrup like that. They come in fucking printer cartridges.
Right.
They have gotten that flavor so condensed that they need so little of it. And like, you think about how much money, like that's where AMC is making most of their money.
Oh, on concessions always. And by the way, side note, I fucking love it, especially the cherry versions. Give me artificial cherry anything forever. I'm completely fucking addicted. I am. I love it.
Can I just recommend something that you might want to cut out? Really helpful is Willie Nelson has a line of THC drinks, and my favorite one of theirs is their canned black cherry, and it's like 10 milligrams a can. Not gonna lie.
No, as long as you're comfortable with this, I would love to leave this in for people to know. Like, I've been drinking Liquid Death Cherry Obituary, which is completely alcohol THC free, and it scratches the itch.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I'm glad we're naming all
No,
these
I want you to
corporations
finish, Katie,
and
please.
companies and things that aren't in any way
Right?
related to this podcast.
They're not corporate.
We're off the fun facts and we're fucking pushing our
We're just
corporate
advertising
agendas.
for all these things. But by the way, this
free.
episode is brought to you by
It's true.
Of course.
Every location near you closing soon.
Check out their drink lines. So the costume designer, Deborah McGuire from Game Night 2018, hell yeah, Game Night, needed to find cheap, futuristic-looking shoes for the whole cast. She proposed using a small startup company that wasn't out in the world yet. Look at these horrible plastic shoes with holes in them, she said. Quote, we could really save a lot of money, just put everyone in these things. Mike Judge replied, quote, but what if by the time the movie comes out, what if these become popular and people are everywhere are wearing these things? They're horrible. These shoes are called Crocs.
So go back to the club.
It's so nuts.
She just wanted to see. I've seen a interview with her and McGuire, and she even said, she's like, I was just looking for something futuristic and dumb. And
that's so perfect.
And put Crocs on the map.
And it costs nothing.
Wow.
Rapper Scarface played the pimp. Upgrade. Also, with his group Ghetto Boys, Scarface wrote and performed many of the rap songs in Mike Judge's comedy Office Space.
I think it's worthy of noting that upgrade is spelled thusly. UPGRAYED. D. Shout to the actor who plays Collins. Truly, like
Doctor.
the general doctor / whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Like,
Basically, the guy who like got in touch with Upgrade and like lived his best life.
All those photos to just going through.
amazing.
Such a good
Dude,
bit.
Can we cut to the important part?
And it's just forever, like clicking through slides. Having just
Collins.
rewatched Inherent Vice and so many other movies, when people get quote unquote in too deep, or they start to love a certain life too much, like Inherent Vice with Owen Wilson or Lawrence
Nights.
Fishburne in Deep Cover or whatever, Jason Patrick and a few things, but it's just so, it resonates so well with me, and this guy does such a fucking great job in that tiny little role.
Does someone want to read the log line of this movie? Or do you want to...
Katie, do you want to take a stab at it? Do you want to improvise
sure.
it, or do you want to read it? You can.
I'll read it.
I want you to have the option.
I'll read it because I'm just
Been a long day.
Yeah.
Been a long
All
day.
right. Logline of this movie. Corporal Joe Bowers, a decidedly an average American, is selected for a top secret hibernation program, but is forgotten and left to awaken to a future so incredibly moronic that he's easily the most intelligent person alive.
This episode is brought to you by.
Brought to you by...
I hate you.
I like money.
I love
This episode is brought to you by. I hate you.
I like.
Like money.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I get paid every time
my
I
God.
say it. Hi, this is Arliss Clutch, ARLI $, want to be specific. Coming to you from my painting class provided to you by Carl's Jr. Review, instant replay, coming September. Thoughts, feelings, local, national levels, NFL, NBA, MLB, maybe some golf. I don't know. Once, maybe say twice a month. I don't know what the over-under is on that. I don't know. I got to check the prediction markets. I don't know. No fees, no subscriptions. I negotiated that for you. You know I'm good for it. I negotiated that review shelf help deal, mostly for season stuff on the complete review now. I don't know. That's what I don't know. I got to get back to it. Time is Monet's. Oh, and on that note, before I go, this summer Chevy celebration, make it a blockbuster night. Quiznos.
Cash is easy to get.
Wow. That's something. Hi, it's at Paul Acts Badly on Letterboxd. Don't forget, you can reach out to us anonymously right there in the description for the show. You have thoughts, feelings, requests for movies? We'd love to hear it. Please rate and subscribe to this program. We do our best not to involve AI, what happens behind the scenes through websites that host. We don't know what they're doing. Maybe should spend more time trying to figure that out. You can email at reviewpod@gmail.com and subscribe on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Flashes at ReviewX2 Podcast. Vroom vroom. We're back. This episode is brought to you by. We're coming for your fucking kids. That sounds bad. We're gonna come. We're on our way to take your kids.
We all had to eat Carl's Jr.
Damn it.
and it's not sitting well.
Let's also not address the fact that apparently it doesn't rain. That's not a big deal. We need it to not rain for this movie to happen. The climate is probably fucked. It's not raining, okay? We're not going to go into the fact that it doesn't rain.
No, because water.
And that would have fixed the problem.
There's water in the toilet.
That's the only place it exists in this universe.
First place he goes to. Yep.
Thank you. That justifies it from there, right? So
It's basically Mad Max if Mad Max were
Right?
reality. Something about the
I
rain,
promise.
perhaps.
Something about the rain.
yeah,
Purple
of course.
rain. How about
Just
Cinephile?
like, let's just let this movie exist in the world that it's in, and we'll do our best to expound on it, shall we?
no.
Let's do it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Ben, I hate this game so much. I am
displaying the
trying-
cards like Job.
We are going to play a round of Cinephile. Ben has cards with him that if we are able to get them from him, they do belong to me. You will be able to slay him, and I will take my rightful place as ruler of the review-universe. That said, these cards all have a depiction of an actor on them, a name, and the name of a film that the actor has been in. That's a freebie. From there, we'll go round robin. The first person who does not say a correct film that actor has appeared in will explain their first and current experiences with Idiocracy and their first and current ratings. We will start. Katie will look at a card. She'll see the actor and movie, and then she will pick who goes first, whether she keeps the freebie or if she wants to buy herself some time.
All right. Tell me when to
right.
stop, okay?
Stop. It'll be Ben who goes.
And the freebie, the actor, who is it? What's the card, Ben? You got it in your hand.
It's Angela Bassett, Strange Days.
Okay. I will go next. How Stella got her groove back.
She's in the new 911 show. Do we
She's in it.
count TV shows?
She's in a Marvel.
Normally not.
Marvel.
You can use that clue. Use that clue.
She's in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Give at least a word or two. Yeah. Expound.
We'll accept that. Black Panther.
Okay. Ben.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Sure.
Yes.
Ben. Okay. That was your answer? Was that?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Supernova, starring Angela Bassett and James Spader.
What movie is that?
It's a movie that I am 98% sure
Not sure.
that Walter Hill directed, and it ended up being Alan Smithy.
Oh, one of those.
One of those things. Peter Facinelli maybe is also in it, something like that.
Great. Hey, Katie, can you tell
had
us
some
about-
time.
Yeah, I know.
tell us
I
about
was
your-
I was looking it up on my phone, and I was
You
like,
were
I don't know
cheating
this
even?
movie. I was cheating even. I was like, I'm so glad that we're doing this remotely so that I can look at my phone off screen. But here's the thing about me: I am a mystery wrapped in transparency. So
Don't worry about
I
it.
was cheating.
Let's move on. Tell us about your first experience with the movie Idiocracy and your most recent.
My very first experience, I believe this was a movie I went on a date with a guy for like my first movie, and
In the theater.
I wasn't in the theater. And I remember I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, and I just thought it was a dumb movie, and like I couldn't stand it, and I also didn't really like the guy that I was on the date with. and then I watched it, I think maybe in college again, and I was like, oh no, this movie rules.
And you would have given it out of 5 at that time?
At that time, I would have given it a 1.
When you first saw it, a 1.
Whoa.
And then
The
your college
second
viewing-
time.
A 4.3.
Oh, so we'll say a 4.25.
Yeah.
That's your Liberty rule, is quarter measures.
Copy.
So 4.2, unless we're rounding up like you do when you get with your Kohl's Cash and you get the, I want to make sure I'm promoting Kohl's here because, they don't give pennies anymore.
We're brought to you by...
Well, Kohl's, Carl's Jr., Taco Bell, Verizon.
Oh, it's
I
all
like-
Yeah.
money.
Deposit $2,000 if you want to make a call. So you just rewatched this, Katie. What way did you consume this, and what would you rate it now?
So I went to go see where it was streaming, and I couldn't find it anywhere streaming for free, which I feel like is intentional, personally. That you can't access this movie for free feels weird, or by not paying someone an additional fee. But I did end up buying the movie because I was like, I love this movie. It's very prevalent for today, and I got it on Fandango, and it's part of our digital library that I'm sure could go away at any given moment.
Sure.
But it is a great movie, and I'm a little higher. I'm
So
like a 4.5.
5. This is very high. Ben,
Yeah, me.
this is what you're following. A 1 to a 4.25 to a
crazy jump.
4.5.
That's a crazy jump. I don't think I can name a movie that I've jumped that high on in my entire life.
Wow.
Now, Paul jumps high on a lot of things. That's a weed joke for you people at home. That's a weed joke. This
I
guy.
can't jump, but I
Brought
can
to you
get
by Willie
high.
Nelson.
I get high, but I cannot jump.
Brought to you by...
Pump me up, somebody.
I listened to our White Guys Can't Jump episode. I first saw this movie when it came out on DVD in 2006. Pretty sure I rented it from the Hollywood Video. on Capitol Hill in Seattle, Washington, and watched it with my roommates at the time. One of which is guest of this podcast, Matthew Scott Barrow, and immediately was just like, this is hilarious. And obviously, like at that time, I had been obsessed with Office Space forever. It was one that I owned like in high school. I loved Beavis and Butthead. I loved King of the Hill. Like those things were all right up my alley. And it hits that same nerve, and it's silly and fun. I don't think I've watched this movie, like sat down and watched it since that viewing in 2006. I think that may be like a background movie at times.
Sure.
But a lot
Just
of
randomly
reference
playing on Comedy Central or something.
Right. Yeah. Or, just watching a clip because it's so funny. And so this is the first time that I've sat down and watched it. And it was a fascinating experience. It was definitely, similar in some movies we've done, definitely a time capsule of an era, but also frightening in so many ways and prevalent. And I watched it on the evening of the California primary election, which
That don't make no sense.
Brother.
I'm getting like updates on my phone while I'm watching this, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I hate this place.
As all the people puppeting Spencer Pratt are like,
Almost there. He's just Brondo as a human.
He's got electrolytes. Wait.
Yeah, just fucking
Move
choke
to
on
Utah.
choke on a crystal or something. I don't know. So anyway, I think that this is a phenomenal, for me, I think this is a phenomenal concept of a movie. And I think that it hits so many great jokes. Like there's so many bits and jokes in this.
Be careful though.
That are just so great.
It's spicy.
What I realized on this viewing was that as a movie that keeps me engaged, it doesn't always keep me engaged. Mm-hmm. I dip out. I find myself dipping out frequently.
and this is a short movie.
It is a short movie. And I think it's just because I don't feel like the stakes are actually grounded. And that's fine because it feels like it's not really supposed to be. Like, even the bad CG and the green screen and some of that stuff is charming because it feels like it's part of this world. And it feels like, and in no way is this meant to be offensive or pejorative in any way. It feels like an elongated sketch.
World. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
It feels like an elongated sketch, and it
is, yeah.
and it works. But for me, I am sitting at 3 with a heart lattes. But we don't have time for a hand job. We don't have time for a hand job.
Everybody would like that, average Joe. But we don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. It is I, Paul. So first off, I definitely saw this on premium cable randomly, where I definitely had nothing better to do, because I saw this on Blockbuster and or Hollywood video shelves and stuff like this a million times. And similar to the movie, I looked at the cover and I was like, oh, that looks like shit. That was my assumption.
It's just the cover is just Luke Wilson looking
like being like shrug as
like
there's
a yellow background,
evolution and de-evolution, and it's just like okay. And the blurb that's on the back is nothing. And so I just said to myself, no. And I think I need to echo when I actually finally saw it what Ben ultimately came to, and then Katie kind of more so what you came to a little bit later. I could tell the movie was made on $1 in a dream, and it is written so well. I actually like how snappy it moves, and I've always kind of felt this way, but there are definitely things that I picked up on my current viewing that are different. I picked up, I think, early on where it's like, you know what, rich people, you're not going to be able to escape and put us prisoner on ships like in Wall-E or whatever, because everybody's going to get too dumb too fast, and there are going to be too many fucking dumb people, and you're going to have to sit here on Earth and die with the rest of us because you didn't solve the garbage problem like this movie brings up, where it's like Wall-E, for instance, brings up. I watched it one time since then with my mom. I don't know if I've ever heard somebody laugh harder at a movie than when the St. God's Memorial Hospital isn't measured right, and my mom just fucking lost her mind. So
it's such good visual bits like that. Like,
yeah,
there's so many of those.
Yeah,
and even though this movie, I mean, the movie looks like shit.
It does,
and I've always
but
felt that
like,
way.
But it like lends itself.
It's charming.
Yeah,
It's
it
kind
is
of charming in a painful way. But like I gave this movie from the go like 3.5 Carl's Jr. like $6 burgers Carl's Jr. You know, Carl. Why do I keep saying Carl? Because I get paid every time I say it.
This
I'm so
episode's brought to you
fucking
by
smart
Carl's
nowadays.
Jr.
Now I did watch this today, and similar to Katie, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna spend the economics of
I bought
the
it too.
99 cents, where it's just like, okay,
I own it through Bezos, kind of.
as long as one of
they let us.
as long as one of 3 apps have the lease, I can access it. So great, I guess. So thanks fucking Walmart. Thanks Cronkies. You're so scared. You Rams are so scared. It was just 99 cents more. It would be awesome if this came in a 4K steelbook, as we've talked about digital leases, and hey, listen to the review shelf help. That couldn't hurt. That's probably a good experience. I don't think that's on the horizon, and this future feels more plausible to me. It's a little bit more of a difficult watch, not only because the movie's fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Like, I love the acting. I love the writing. I really like the casting. There's a lot of stuff I like about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff where it's like, you know, it's got levels of sitcom-y or sketchy or Mad TV-ish or whatever.
Very
like Ben,
sketchy,
like we've kind of been saying, and there's a lot to like about it, but the level of Minority Report, listen to our Minority Report episode, and Dread and this, it just, bleh. And this simultaneous under and overachieving, I don't know. I thought a lot about this. There's a level where it's just like, where it sticks with me, where it's like, I need to shower. The costumes are great. So many things are almost too effective. And then at times it's like, fuck you, Spy Kids. And you're like, bleh. I'm going to give it 2.5.
Oh.
With a heart. Because I will rewatch this despite so many things I just said.
I really didn't think you were going to be lower than me.
And I think
I didn't either, to be honest.
the writing, just the kind of things that it beautifully throws aside, like Carl's Jr. being like, we're taking custody of your kid to make burgers. Like, and it's like, that's funny as shit, but also like,
feels a little close to home.
how close are we to like, what's the answer? And Troy McClure, and the kid says Pepsi, and Troy McClure says partial credit because Pepsi paid for advertising in the textbook. 2.5. Ben, what I ultimately ended on was 2.5 Starbucks with a heart.
Look, we get closer and closer to,
if we have time,
having the same, if we have time.
closer and closer.
We should just stop and get a coffee. Oh, we don't have time.
What were the options? One was just a latte, and then one, like, everywhere they go, it's like, by the way, there is also a hand job. Like, at every place
In Costco, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's insane. Katie, you're at a 4.5.
I am.
Ben, you are at a 3 with a heart. 3 Starbucks with a heart.
Yeah,
And I
3
ended it
lattes.
2.5 Starbucks with a heart. We're so close. We're right there. Right on the edge of matching right up. Hey, you know what, everybody?
Let's start the movie.
Start the movie! Start the movie! Start the movie!
And now, our feature presentation.
I actually really dig the music, and I dig the narration. I dig that it's like a trailer voice, and that we're getting all this exposition dumped on us. It works for me. It's fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I do think they use it as a crutch in some ways to cover over like any actual scene or dialogue or whatever. But it is as funny as Arrested Development ends up being with Ron Howard.
Oh my goodness. Way to put.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So
Way to put.
I like that the narrator has a good sense of like how dumb this is. At some point, like just like adopts the way they speak in the future.
I love that the narrator starts to get dumb.
Yeah.
He's getting dumber just by having heard it. He awards you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Like it is very funny that even he as a point Joe says economy or what eco money or whatever, like, because they can't say
like
economy, ecomani. He says it at a couple points. So quickly he starts to kind of fall into the same trap that these people have been in for hundreds of years.
The beginning here, the two couples, like the two different
sides of a coin. Yeah.
I will say that played a big part into my ruling, because when I rewatched it when I was in college, was enjoying it, I was like, oh, yeah, I think I don't want to have kids. Like, also seeing our economy, 2008, 2009, you know, when I was graduating, and I was like, yeah, I think I agree with the yuppies.
So this is part of the thing that I wanted to say is almost right up front, the movie, you deal with some like really difficult shit. This movie is wrapped in this really funny I always use the word interesting. This really funny, absurdist, like wild, disgusting at times, like package. But it also has this incredible nuance where there's this level of like these intelligent people versus these dumb people, represented by this graph that reminds me of Cletus from The Simpsons. Jennifer, Josie, Jacob, reminds me of that. But these people are like, oh, we can't do this because we're not in a good place to do it. And it's exceptionally thoughtful and empathetic and whatever. And then there's also the thought of like, but then who saves / inherits the earth? And then there's also the thought of like, well, can you put that responsibility on? It's a really wildly deep, like it just got my wheels turning.
There is branding within like this, whatever their version of Supreme Court is now.
Oh my goodness.
Their like announcement, like, but it's American Express, and like it's spelled UHA. Like the visual jokes on this movie are unreal.
Oh yeah. I love that family tree that you're talking about and how it just keeps growing and how this dude's cheating with the neighbor and there's kids coming from there. And then he has a kid who then is a teenager and has sex with a bunch of girls, and then they have a bunch of kids. And meanwhile, this yuppie couple, we're just following them. Like they don't want to have kids. They can't have kids. They're trying to have kids. The dude dies.
He's so stressed at the idea he dies.
And then she freezes her eggs when she's older, and like,
she's just waiting on love. When I saw her like face, I was just like, oh, yeah, oh shit. And like, that's when it became very real and very predictive. And just from that moment on, I was like, oh God, we are in Idiocracy.
And I'm a millennial.
Wildly prescient. It really is.
I'm a married millennial with no kids, and we have a cat who's our biological son.
Yes, of course.
But that's
your wife
it.
Gave birth. I understand.
Yeah,
it's hereditary.
Yeah. But he is baby shaped.
Happened in the midsummer.
Happy 4th.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
So that's
then
sort of like
Eddington.
It's a really great way to like start us off to understand like what we're about to see, and then we get into the experiment.
Power in numbers and group thought and things of that nature, and that ultimately. I don't mean it.
Got elected.
I don't necessarily mean to like interrupt you, Ben, but like you never can tell how many people really live in whatever area and where all of that graph is just like holy fucking shit. And when the movie doubles down on it too, but the cut to Joe,
average Joe,
Luke Wilson, sitting behind the desk.
Library.
And this guy, like, coming up to him and like, what, fucking sitting ass? Like, get the fuck out of here. I like these. I like sitting ass. I like these kind of like non-actors or like non-actor performances, or like maybe local actors, because I believe the movie was shot in Austin. Like, it has a real people feel and touch at times that I really enjoy.
The idea of the experiment to get two people to put into these time capsules, that like presentation is Incredible.
It's an epic scene. It's
And I
like
love
it's
that-
one of the best theses of a movie told through the idiot.
Yeah. And
Full of Sound of Fury.
Joe is average in every possible way.
Yeah,
Which is just
like literally, like his every graph, he's right there in the middle. My God, that made me laugh. Like he's just like everything. Like it was like height. I can't even remember what were the graphs.
Oh, like height, IQ, weight, all sorts of all these aspects about him as a person, and that he's basically been volunteered for this by the military, and Rita's been volunteered for this by her pimp, whose name is Upgrade. His name is spelled thusly
with 2 D's.
Because he's so, whatever it is, so serious about that pimping. A pimp's love is a different kind of love. Like the way that he is so bought into
Collins. Jesus, Collins.
And then just like 40 slides.
It's an interesting world.
I gotta say, when Joe and Rita are meeting, his naivete, his sweetness, there's something about Luke Wilson, especially at this time, like this old school to this movie. I don't know. It's a handful or slightly more of years. It's like, man, he's just so relatable. And I like that either, I don't know if he refuses to believe or doesn't know or doesn't care, as like, he's the smartest man in the world at a point, but he's also so fucking stupid. But Rita is volunteered for this by Upgrade. And when they're meeting, he's like, oh, you paint? And he's like, oh yeah, what do you paint? And she's a hooker. And she's like,
people, fruit and shit.
People and fruit and shit.
It's such a great line. And I love how committed,
well delivered.
Like, Maya Rudolph, she's kind of gone the slapsticky route, I feel like, as she goes on. And like, honestly, I think she's phenomenal in Loot. I think she's hysterical, but
I love that show.
This was the most committed role I feel like she's played, where it's like a totally different character than what she ever really plays.
Yeah.
But like the way that she delivers it is just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
it's so underplayed.
It's so underplayed. It's so
she
not
throws it
really
away. Throws it away.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
I love her as God in The Good Place.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that far.
Oh, dude, you gotta finish that show.
I know. I got to watch Spider Noir. Everybody, chill. So
not once, not twice.
Ben, you were talking about the hibernation experiment, and we've talked about this a little bit on this. I have, and I even forget the name of it. I wonder if I choose to. When they have the IVs in, and she's ready to just fucking go, and like the goo that pours into them to put them in, I'm just like, my skin is crawling. They go into hibernation for what's an accidental 500 years because Collins is found to be
arrested for pimping.
Starting a pimping ring with Upgrade.
And I like that they bulldoze it, and there's clearly 2 like casket looking things sitting there.
They don't even care.
And they don't even give a shit.
This is one of those plot points you pitch in the writer's room and you giggle about it, and you're like, well, but then they throw that away even too, of just being like, yeah, he got arrested for, this, and then the building got torn down and like nobody cared, and so they forgot about him, and they were around for 500 years.
And it became a Buckfutters. I mean, a Carl's Junior, but
fuck Butters,
Butterfucker Junior.
It was Butt Ruckers, and then it was Butt Truckers, I think, and then I think it changes fully to just Butt Fuckers, right?
Yeah.
Just full on butt fuckers.
With like kids having birthday parties.
Yeah.
And like the very beginning of this movie, they make it clear that things like saving people's genitals in accidents or endowing people or hair loss recovery, these are the important things that smart people are relegated to work on rather than fixing the problem with the garbage.
The people with the money to have these kinds of procedures.
And people that want to are like, I just want to get off the planet. And then smart people are like, sorry, I got to fix hair loss. And I just want to say, shouts to Gene Roddenberry and Star Trek in general. Gene Roddenberry, may he rest peacefully. There was a protest to Sir Patrick Stewart, being cast as Picard because he was bald. Producers didn't want him. And Gene Roddenberry was like, in this society, in this situation, in this, who cares? Like, no one would care about that. That's not important. And I think it's really important that this movie points these things out.
Future, though, that they show us is very much, it's like if you ever accidentally go into just outside of major urban environments into like a mall or something, those areas where all the dudes have the sunglasses on the back of their heads and they're all wearing Punisher shirts or shit like that.
Yep.
That's what this feels like. And I'm like, God damn it.
Well, think of, sorry, go ahead.
Cuts, but yeah.
Did you catch when we get to the garbage mountain, the avalanche? Did you catch?
So cheap looking.
Did you catch the Raiders of the Lost Ark reference? Or was it just me?
No, I think it's just you. Unless, Katie, did you get it? You're kind of looking like I am, like,
No, I don't think I caught it.
The second the garbage mountain comes into focus, it hits the almost exact same score as when the opening of Raiders starts and the Paramount Mountain fades and it's just that mountain in the background. It's
That's
the same
fantastic.
Shape. The mountain is the same shape as it is in Raiders too. And it hits the same little score.
Do you know if this is an intentional thing? Did you look this up at all?
Oh,
okay.
100%.
You looked it up?
I could show you side by side. It's the same.
Oh, no, I
shot.
believe you. I believe you. I love that you noticed that and then verified it. I think that's great.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's like something I did not realize. And I'm going to go back and rewatch it and check it out. And
it matters not, but it was just like a nerdy thing for me where I was like, is that an Indiana Jones reference?
I think that's awesome.
It's phenomenal.
I think that everything in this movie does feel like so intentional in the writing and in the execution. Like, I don't think there's a lot of concern, and maybe I'm wrong, in like, look, the effects are what they are, people. We're going to get this movie out here. This movie is has more to say than what the effects are. That the fact that we're talking about all these things like Dredd and Wall-E and Ready Player One, for instance, as a piece of literature and as a piece of
Dungeon
film.
Crawler Carl.
The Stacks, Dungeon Crawler Carl, like as a piece of literature at this moment. Ask the movie. But like, Dak Shepard in the poop chair. But
when he reveals that it's a toilet, my God, that gets me every time.
It's so good, dude. It feels like there's so many references to The Simpsons in this movie that are not trying to be like clever or quiet about it that I really enjoy. I think Homer invents a toilet chair in The Simpsons at a point.
Is that his lazy Homer?
I believe so.
The bird.
So now Luke Wilson is awake. He has crashed into Dak Shepard's place.
He's interrupted him while he's watching Ouch My Balls.
Yep. Guy who just gets kicked in the balls over and over, and Luke Wilson gets thrown out. It's been 500 years because of this place getting demolished and his coffin getting caught amongst the garbage. He goes to the hospital because he doesn't feel well, and he can't explain exactly what it is. And the receptionist just looking at pictures.
Yeah.
On buttons. And her name is Biggie's.
And every time he says something where he's like, I don't know, I'm kind of hurting, like my joints hurt, and she goes to the joints.
She slows down.
And just like, and he's like, I don't really know where I'm at, and just ends on confused. And then the machine, the doctor machine, put this one in your mouth.
Doctor machine.
Put this one in your ear. Put this one in your butt.
This one in your butt.
Wait.
And he just looks back
and he switches them.
Wait, I love when he takes back the things and you see Luke Wilson watching the tabs, like trying to like keep track of the one that was in his ass.
It's so, and like the look he gives him. The fact that the Roomba just keeps slamming into the wall and cleaning the one spot, and that the hospital has slot machines.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that bedding is everywhere, that Brondo is every bit of water, the fact that I'm pretty sure Justin Long's name is Dr. Lexus and he's just smoking an absolute annihilator like cigarette cigar spliff thing.
I think it was a spliff. Like every time somebody smokes, I was like, I feel like that's not a cigar.
It's crazy.
I actually wrote down when he sees that he doesn't have a barcode, the thing he says, why come you don't have a tattoo?
That is it's the only line I wrote down. And
yes.
My favorite line is, why come you don't have a tattoo? And like the way, I don't know.
People in fruit and shit.
This, like stim into your guys' language afterwards. Like, Wycombe became a thing that we all said afterwards.
Matt and I always say, ouch, my balls.
Yeah.
I like that this guy in this world is a celebrity, and people just go up to him and kick him in the balls. I'm watching the NBA Finals. I'm watching the NBA Finals, and some dudes just like ran onto the court and got pulled away by security, and they were arrested and banned from every NBA event forever. And I thought of that immediately when I was watching this movie, like in this moment where this guy's just like getting kicked in the balls in public.
He's singing like a very beautiful version.
It's so good.
Like he's just singing national anthem. It's pretty good. And you just see this guy running, like jump down and run from the
Is
back.
the Ow My Balls guy the second smartest guy in the world, by the way?
Maybe.
Like, just based on the couple times he speaks or does anything, he seems like he's making probably a crazy amount of money on Ow My Balls. $800 trillion a season or something.
Well, speaking of money,
I like money.
Rita is also awakened, and she just starts using this dude who wants to pay her for sex to just keep giving her money.
Bits.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, come back tomorrow. She's basically doing. I'll give you a cheese. Or I'll give you $1 tomorrow for today. And the dude keeps coming back and keeps paying her because she said she's hourly.
Because she says utilize, and apparently in this universe that means anal.
Let's go for it.
I don't know if y'all noticed this on this
catch it.
viewing. I was like, oh, utilize. There's a part where Joe mentions Rita, and he's like, I need to utilize her intelligence or whatever to the cabinet. And they're like, oh, utilize, and they all start doing the like hot dog into a bun
sex,
motion. Yeah. Oh, I thought it meant anal specifically. Well, maybe
that says more about Paul.
Maybe it might be that. Well, the world being is what it is. I want to mention too, in this movie, similar to Heathers and Boogie Nights and a couple other movies that we've done, shitty people use shitty language, and everybody in this universe is shitty.
Except for Joe and Rita.
With the exception of Joe and Rita, more so Rita. Frito's a piece of shit too. Like, Frito sucks. I think
Frito absolutely sucks.
I think Frito sucks.
Yeah, but one of my favorite things is that Rita, because he's so sweet, she doesn't tell him outright that she's a hooker. She doesn't outright tell him like what things mean, what painting.
Does she ever?
I don't think she does. I think she's actually very sweet with her language around him.
He finds out when she gets arrested, I think.
Oh, I guess he kind of does, right? That's a good point. Okay. I have a question, too, as we're in the moment where the Carl's Jr. takes the kid from the mom because she doesn't have enough money for fries and is angry. And she gets gassed
they don't give her the fries
by the machine. Yeah.
She
doesn't have enough money for the second fries by error, it being specific.
Yeah.
Is there UBI in this? Is there universal basic income in this universe? Like just enough to get Carl's Jr. fries and things like just enough to stay alive?
It's like North Korea, but Carl's Jr.
Yeah, which in this universe, we find out North Korea's in the at the end of the movie, by the way. In the alternate history.
In the timeline or the time machine.
I want to just mention too, also, Carl's Jr. Fuck you. I'm eating Carl's Jr.
Brought to you by Carl's
Such
Jr.
a good slogan. So the cops in this universe also are insanely aggressive and just like grab people and spray people and are so dumb.
Every single time that they like, he says like, you know what? If you guys have a gun, just shoot me, and he just sprays him in the face.
What'd you say?
I'll take this moment. I'll take this moment just to say fuck ICE. I'll just say that.
Fuck ICE. I hope you guys weren't having any random ads being added onto your Spotify released podcasts that were advertising for ICE. Apparently that happened within Geekscape. Check out geekscape.net for all of your podcast needs.
That's unfortunate. Now, I'm going to make a ruling on this here, what Spotify did.
Yeah.
I'm going to rule here that this is some bullshit.
Stephen Reed.
And we ain't going to be doing it no more. Like, he's
with
so
Wolverine
good.
hair? Why does he have Wolverine hair?
His hair is great. As somebody who has played someone recently with insane hair, an insane gavel, and a judge.
It's true, you did.
Like, that he is fucking stellar in this. And it's like watching Yo Mama, if people remember Yo Mama, where it's just people throwing insults at each other. They have like uniforms and shit that are like shitty screen printed. If you're like a government official, you're like attorney, like vice president, interior of the cabinet. It's like a long sleeve shirt with a crappy screen print.
And Frito is his lawyer, but doesn't want to be, you know, and like, just as like,
he's arguing against him by the time he's his lawyer.
And he interrupted me while I was watching Ouch My Balls.
Oh!
To be honest, if you interrupted me while I was watching the rave did interrupt me while I was watching Traders, so you know, I understand.
You weren't having Carl's Jr. or anything where you didn't interrupt your dinner of Carl's Jr.?
I only eat Carl's Jr.
Oh, I get paid every time I eat it.
I actually
This
know
water-
Carl's Jr. really close to you.
This water is from Carl's Jr., brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Water, like from the toilet?
From the toilet?
Joe has been apprehended, as we discussed, and sprayed and
he has to get an ID.
and all this shit. And he has to get an ID. And by the way, that's going to be a chip. It's not going to be a tattoo.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure.
You already got one in you, baby.
What?
You already
Go
got
on.
a chip in you, Paul.
Red pill. Go on.
It's on the back of your neck. I need you to get a razor blade.
Don't say that. Don't say that. So, I like
freaking out
how Joe's name ends up being Not Sure. And part of it is because he's not incredible at paying attention or listening to commands or just saying things succintly.
The one thing I think is really great with him in this is that I feel like he, for so much at the beginning, he thinks he's going crazy, and then he's combating why is this so why is everything so insane, and then eventually he just realizes, oh wait, I can outsmart everyone. Like that realization of coming to like, all I gotta do is lie to them and say some crazy shit and they're gonna believe me.
Perfect. Honestly, that's where the movie turns really well, is when he's going to jail and he decides, I'm going to bust out. It's like, it's finally the hero is making a choice and interacting with this world, and as any logical person might do.
I feel this movie is so incredibly written. Like right kind of where it should be. The second act happens and it's the hero character making a choice, saying like, I'm not going to move aside or follow, like I'm going to lead whether he realizes it or not. It's like an unconscious altruist choice. Like he's doing these bad things, like breaking out of prison where he's like, I'm supposed to leave. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they just let him go.
The two Gatling guns shoot each other and blow up.
It's like Ed 209 and RoboCop.
Yeah,
it's so funny. And the masturbation network keeping America baiting for 300 years. Go away, I'm baiting.
The guy with
got
like
giant
a super
right arm.
jacked right arm.
Insane right arm.
Which is from Girl in the Water. M. Night Shyamalan? Was that the name of the movie?
Is it? Oh, Lady in the Water?
Lady
I
in the
don't know.
Water.
I haven't seen that movie, I don't think, or I don't remember.
Question.
Sounds like a really interesting movie, though.
It's a horrible movie. It's horrible.
Sounds like something.
Real bad. It's real bad. Dax, is he just drinking like butter? Is that what he's eating?
I cannot tell because it's coming from a pipe, and I'm assuming it's just Brondo, but I don't know what it is.
I thought it was butter.
There's something that people are
in those
eating
like, tubs.
out of tubs called Flaturin, Flaturin, hand to mouth goodness. It's good. It's like, it doesn't say ingredients or what it is or anything, and people are eating this and there are empty tubs of it all over in the movie.
This is
It's very KFC looking.
Goo. Yeah.
This is very much like in the late 50s, early 60s when a bunch of like things that just came out for consumer use, you know, and then science and doctors caught up and were like, actually, you know what, we probably shouldn't just
this was a mistake.
Consume all this margarine.
Yeah, it's almost like science keeps evolving and changing, and we keep learning and
listening. And
that's wild.
And growing.
Weird. Well, no, wait. I like money.
I like money.
So we're not going to worry about any of that.
like
The
money.
main thing that as Joe breaks out of prison and there's just like a pack of replaceable advertisement based shirts that I assume are provided similar to Brazil or whatever that we've done on this program, where it's just like, yeah, you get these, like you're advertising Brondo or whatever prescription drug or whatever it is.
There was like an almost Pepsi sign everywhere in this.
Oh
movie.
yeah, and the fake American Express and the fake like they change it just enough. Jack in the Box.
Right. The two things that like were crazy was that like the way that Pepsi is written in these ads feels like how AI writes sometimes.
It does. That's a good point.
You know, and then also can we just not to bring, modern day topics into this, but can we talk about the fucking money that they have?
Oh yeah.
The week that we watched this, when the whole announcement of
the 250.
The 250 bill, like what is more idiocracy than that?
For 250, but it's a 250 for 250.
Let's get down. Like we have a UFC fight happening in front of the White House.
The amount of like comparison of like scenes from this movie of the front lawn with the weird pool that seems to have water in it.
An above ground pool.
An above ground pool.
Dead trees everywhere.
Dead trees everywhere. And then we have this UFC thing going up in front of the White House. And it's just, there's nothing funny about it anymore. But this was at least in a nice time where I thought it was funny.
Right. Rather than roses, it's a concrete pad now. It just shatters. So that's the part of why I give this a 2.5. And I will say, like, I'm going to get into some of the reasons why I give it that score outside of it's hideously fucking terrible to look at a lot. And I think that's part of its goal, is that it's just really upsetting. Yeah. It's so upsetting, like how accurate so many of these things are, where it's like in a few hundred years from now, as somebody with a 99 101, a respectable, the people at any IQ level can be smart at any number of things. Just saying that, like, dumbing it down to that in this movie, and then just saying like this is the smartest person on earth is a weird thing. But outside of that, like the idea of that is also just like, fuck, man, it just feels more and more real. I feel more and more like that yuppie couple the more we talk about it and watching this movie.
It's like, it reminds me, Paul, we saw Civil War in the movie theater.
Yeah.
And I really, really enjoyed that movie. I bought that movie on 4K, and I have not been able to bring myself to watch it again.
It's a hard movie to watch again.
And I really love the movie, and I want to rewatch it, but I'm just like, fuck, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired of all this bullshit.
I don't know if we probably talked about this before, but if nothing else, watch Creator.
You mentioned this on an episode you recorded with us.
Yeah. Watch Creator. It kind of gives you a little bit more hope, and also watch I Love Boosters because it gives you a little bit of hope. Like,
I do want to see that.
Hope Core is very.
I like Hopium.
It's very hard to find.
Okay, especially effective versions. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also, the fact that this podcast is releasing on the 4th, I also want to just say that, like, there is really good art out there that has been made by really talented artists about these things. And if nothing else, look at the behind the scenes stuff about the creator and like how they made this movie. And yeah, it's phenomenal. And there are good things happening. It's just going to take a while.
It's about technology and people in harmony to a degree, the creator. Oh, okay. I want to say, as we're talking about people creating great art and stuff like that, you're listening to it.
Exactly right.
Dead serious.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I think there's a level of artistry in like what we do here and the things that we say and feel and express and go back and forth on. It's fun to like jab back and forth. It's weird to be having this conversation based on this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it was unavoidable. That was part of the reason I gave it the score, and part of the reason I gave it the score I did is like, what period of time, how many days is that? Like, what? I have no idea.
Have to travel. He got to get Rita, then they have to travel to get the time machine, which apparently is at Costco or
Costco? Well, and it, like they say something like Rita 3 days, like he's been paying her for 3 days. The simp guy.
Yeah. Well, he goes through the system, so I don't know, like he's somewhere and. it moves.
Who knows?
Some of the minutia bridges aren't there, but it moves along. It clips along, and the plot tracks. And then
so you do think it moves well, even though you checked out a couple times. You do think it moves pretty well.
Yeah, I don't think that I think pace wise. I think where it dips for me is after there's sort of a there and back again when he gets arrested again. Is
Got
sort
it.
of the moment where and it goes to anyway, that's the moment.
I like a lot of the repeating jokes because this movie does that a lot. Like the kind of here we go again. And I feel like that is intentional. And I like that our hero in this movie is like a justified liar. That there is a level of like altruism that I think he's operating from.
Yeah.
I also like that there
is a hopeful note of average joeing. I just want to put that out there.
It's a little hopium for you. Yeah. And that it does this great thing of being so prescient of like, beware electric cars because they could turn off your battery, which happens after they find out that Joe and Rita are with Frito, as a lot of people are named after brand names in this movie, which is pretty funny. But like the cops just come in fucking firing. And you immediately go, fuck.
When they
like
blow
I
Frito's
did anyway.
Car, when they just like they
fire into the air.
They fire a rocket in the air and it takes down a commercial airliner.
Dude.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
There's a level of like would they like man, there's just it's just it hits too close at times.
I love because we get to Costco and it's like an entire city and there's just one row that's just a bunch of red couches.
Yeah, you got to get to Costco and to the red couches. There's no time to stop at Starbucks we'd all like a hand job, Ben.
There's llmas or something like being like shepherded.
Yeah, like goats and shit.
Yeah.
The shuttle's about an hour from here.
No, it's an entire like cityscape, but it's just inside of a Costco, and it's where he got his law degree.
That's my favorite line in the movie. I went to law school here, and he's like, "You went to law school at Costco?" And Frito's like, "Yeah, I got lucky. My dad's an alumni."
He's the dumbest human being.
It's so funny. And now we really get like the time travel plot issues where Joe starts breaking down a bunch of the paradoxes when the cops are about to get them and Rita and them get separated again.
It's the Looper effect.
I love that actually when he gets reapprehended and taken to the White House and they just like they spray him even more. Like
oh no, but it happens thrice.
The movie, I would say the movie triples down.
But when he goes to the White House because he's the smartest man in the world because he took that IQ test. And what was the question on the IQ test? Which was like if you put water in a bucket and you put water in another bucket.
If you have 1 gallon of water in one bucket in one hand and you have a 5-gallon bucket of water in the other hand, how many buckets of water do you have? And he's like, 2?
2. And the guy's like struggling with the shapes. I took the military ASVAB at a point and there were specific things I wanted to do. And they were like, you're going to do air linguistics. And I was like, what's that? And they're like, you're going to break codes. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't think I can.
But that's what you do now. You get really high and break codes.
I do it for fun. Thank you. I take cognitive tests. I take cognitive tests all the time just to do it for fun.
Don't worry.
What they consist of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How many cognitive tests and why and what they mean doesn't matter.
He does them because he does so well at them.
Yeah, exactly.
On that note, Camacho.
You guys have never done so well.
Yeah.
Camacho shows up. And his resume, where it's like he's a fucking reality star, a porn star, and it's like Spencer Pratt meets Donald Trump. The resume
with the hair, with the fucking
oh my god,
hair?
The wig is fucking priceless.
Do we mention the fact that he was a wrestler and Donald Trump also was on WWE
a few times?
Yeah,
back
when it was WWF.
And Camacho's solution to everything, Camacho, who's the president, wonderfully played by Terry Crews. I think most of these people that play cabinet members and the president are insanely good. The kid who plays the Secretary of Energy is hilarious.
Doesn't he
to
look
me.
like he looks like Scott Farkas?
He absolutely does.
He does. Is it him?
It's
No,
not Zach Ward. He looks a lot like him, though.
He does look a lot like Scott Farkas.
Camacho's solution to fix, I assume, the climate and the problem with plants and everything they're dealing with is he's going to employ Luke Wilson to fix everything. And when he says that, he's like, I gotta
say that like he's appointed as the Secretary of the Interior, and he's like, I don't even know what that job
so good.
means. Like they're like, what does that mean?
They're so good about making sure to let you know, like, he's kind of dumb too. Like, he constantly puts his faith in Frito, and it's like, as an audience member, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Yeah, and that's why the
I thought there were
most
two
average can be the hero.
But I die at the delegate from South Carolina or whatever yelling like, hey, Camacho, you said that last time. I got a solution. You're a dick. And this movie is just like people just like blustering and like flexing at each other. But it's like funny, but it's also like, fuck, man.
But
it's
also like
difficult.
It reminds me of one of the fights against AI centers.
I'm going to say real quick, I think this is where AI is taking us. Imagine there is no fresh water to cool those machines, and it all fails.
Yeah, and imagine
this is where you end up.
China is putting theirs in water, in open oceans,
yeah,
to cool them off. In our oceans.
Aren't you so glad you listen to this funny movie podcast about Idiocracy? So we can tell you about the nightmares of existence.
Listen, it's one of those things that I feel like when it comes to comedy and it comes to sketch comedy, like there is so much pain in just comedy in general, but there are threads of a timeline that I feel like are almost prophetic when it comes to comedians and writing these kind of really dumb movies where they're saying a lot more for a lot of different reasons than what it appears to be. And that's why you should read Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I have a question for the both
Brought
of
to
you.
you by Carl's Jr.
Dungeon Crawler, Cave
Jr.
Crawler Carl Jr. I have a question for both of you. Do you think that this movie is effective at going over class segregation? Do you think
I don't
there
know
are the
if it's
haves and
doing-
have-nots, or no?
It doesn't really feel like it's doing that.
Okay.
Very much. I mean, maybe like the only time it does that is with the Carl's Jr. ATM. It feels, but it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't show us. We're really only getting the top level
Me too.
Of this world. We're not getting the what's wrong, what's going on with people who don't have money.
I feel like it's bad for everybody.
But
to whatever degree.
I mean,
knows.
no, it shows you what people without money, what happens with people without money. They get sprayed in the face and arrested.
Right. Yeah, or your kids get taken to make burgers forever. Good burgers. Yes. Be careful of those, by the way. They explode. But is Frito a virgin? I think Frito and a lot of people that exist in this world are virgins because they're busy. I'm baiting.
Like incels?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How many women do you see in this movie that are other
not
than
a not a lot? Yeah, the mom who
just old fun bags over there.
Yeah. And the second man, another thing that feels too real. The secretary, who is that? The attorney general. She's the attorney general. I want to say.
Yeah.
So did I notice this on this viewing? Joe wants a map to get to a time machine to fix everything. And he's going to give Frito all this money. That's Frito's motivation to do this. When he walks back into the office...
You like money too?
Who is it?
No way.
Who is that guy that's so funny? One of the secretaries is like...
Horatio Sands?
The fake Horatio Sands is like, it doesn't look that big, essay. And like... And then the camera catches up and David Herman's zipping up his pants.
Yep.
I never noticed that, like in the couple previous viewings.
He's no Dirk Diggler,
He's not a star. He's not a big, fucking beautiful, bright, shining star. So Joe is going to star sounding super smart to get Rita back and impress everybody. But the medallions are killing me through this movie.
They're just Flava Flav style.
They're so good. And the fact that like people have adopted this to like flex or look like they're cool is like so fucking funny. Joe's plan is to get Rita back and get to bolt with her to the time machine. And he kind of like accidentally discovers how he's going to fix the crops is because they're being watered with salted
Gatorade, basically.
yeah, high fructose, maybe
very
sugar.
salty.
It has what plants need.
When Linda McMahon, the Secretary of Education, blasts the machine guns when they're talking about Joe and Rita having sex.
Dude, I tell you what.
Oh my God. Him finally owning his situational power, though, is really awesome. When he realizes he's like, I can't move aside. I can like make a difference here, but does he even realize it? Does he almost do it like by accident? Like he's like, I should probably do something before I get out of here.
Is that? It's funny that this whole time he's not like, there cannot be a time machine.
Right.
He's convinced the entire time. And like we as the audience are obviously ahead of the average Joe who doesn't quite get there yet, you know, and saying like, that time machine's not going to be real. Are you kidding me? Did you see the doctor's office? You know, what are we talking about in this world here? But I do love that because that shows his average Joe-ness, that shows his like, I haven't quite caught up to like what this reality is. So I'm going to believe to the last minute that I don't have to solve anything but go back in time. What a great quick solve that would be. And it just further propels him into more shenanigans.
Yeah. Well, and the movie's constantly pointing out that like he's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like there's a level of like you as an audience, me, I should say, as an audience member, am like, I know there's not a time machine, but I believe that he thinks that. Also, how Brondo employs everybody. That water was a threat to Brondo, so Brondo took it over. Mm-hmm. It's just, man.
Oh, you mean people owning water, like anywhere you live,
water
is a
rights
weird thing?
Yeah.
Billionaires owning water. I mean, Los Angeles people. Just saying. Yeah. Anybody owning water, put out a rain bucket every now and then.
Yeah, don't tell anybody that you did it, but do it.
I'm this century's Dennis the Menace.
Joe also being like, I convinced them that the plants need water because I talked to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, okay. Because nothing else was working. And so he just goes out there and pretends he's talking to the plants.
Yep.
They want he's got a glass of water and he's got a Brondo.
He's like, yeah, what would you prefer, plant? Oh, the water? Okay. They are going to water the crops instead of using Brondo. And it makes Brondo's stock plummet. The AI computer lays off half of America. And Fox News comes in, almost like I'm watching RoboCop.
My God, the fact that it's Fox News with these, like, they're porn actors, right? Like, those actors.
When she looks the wrong way.
I mean, I hope they are. They look great.
They look amazing.
His delivery.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I think it goes back to that whole, like actors that aren't actors.
I mean, this is where Pete Hegseth belongs, you know?
Oh, dude. The fact that this movie does all these artist renderings right here where they were like, the Supreme J was like, fuck that shit, bro. And he's like ripping. He's like, I'm going to totally own you. And it's all like owning each other with like verbal barbs or some bullshit like that. But like, the money that must have saved to not have the trial and just have it summed up, like that just feels like a genius piece of writing. It just like boom, 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 just gets the movie to just like kind of fly in that moment.
It's not a legal drama, and we've already seen the legal system in the beginning of the movie, and
we have to get to the one day of rehab and rehab officer Tylenol Jones. I just love rehab officer Tylenol Jones.
What's the main guy's name again? Beef Supreme. Like I'm waiting for Sub-Zero now. Plain Zero. Like I'm waiting for these running man characters to show up.
Beef Supreme reminded me of Thomas Jane and Boogie Nights.
Brought to you by Trucks. Get the fucking drugs and the fucking money out of the fucking safe on the fucking bed. Fucking that motherfucker.
But yeah, it is Running Man-ish, but yeah, it's just a monster car rally with giant war machines, and they're going to stomp on his little car that has a dildo taped to it.
It's so funny, the floppy.
Well, it's so funny because like they
purple
set it
dick.
up in the threes. They do like a car with like a faintly phallic attachment that's like coming through a wall or something like that.
Faintly.
You know, faintly, and then the second tank that comes out is just a full-on rock hard boulder dish. Dick.
Yeah.
It's a bulldozer of a dick.
Yeah.
And then they just put a purple fucking floppy.
Like yeah,
keeps
flaccid.
Keep slapping the windshield.
Yeah, no testosterone. Like it's
Beef
shames him.
Supreme's tank can't even fit through the door.
It destroys the stadium.
I kept thinking too. While I was watching, I was like,
The concept of
who
trucks.
built the stadium? Like, how did they have the wherewithal to build a stadium or build any of them?
No.
Shut the fuck up! Fuck you!
I wonder how old that is. I wondered that same thing.
The tanks too. I was like, who built these tanks? Who's smart enough to do
AI,
that?
which to me, like AI couldn't survive because there wasn't one. I wonder these same things.
I was also thinking like too, like with the broadcast. I'm like, how do they do a broadcast without knowing the password? I'm assuming, and I love because you get like a 4-button panel or like. I think it was like broadcast and turn off broadcast or something like that, or like it was like off and on, and we get that look behind the scenes of just like this technology has simplified so much. It's just
it's just pressing. It's like Homer with the drinking bird.
Yes.
You just have to press a button.
No one's really even needed. Like that's the thing in this movie is it's made very clear that no one's needed, and it's made very clear from the beginning, I think, when it's just like, look, it's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of who can procreate. Like the only, natural prey to thin out the herd of human beings is either viruses or other humans.
Well, even Joe, like, and this is where I'm already bringing myself up on this because thematically, even Joe's job was not doing anything, and he liked that,
liked it,
and he liked being able to turn his brain off.
His journey's so pure, Ben. I agree.
He just doesn't want responsibility, which is an interesting theme that you can also see in Spider Noir.
He doesn't want to be involved in like this whole government whatever thing. This was just a way to just kind of skate through life. The fact that this guy that did everything he could, he actively avoided having to be active in anything in life.
Yeah.
And ends up against Dilldozer, Ass Blaster, and Ass Dozer, which Ass Dozer doesn't really work out,
and
obviously. Sandcat makes
has made an appearance. Is
oh my goodness.
Oh, and there's a cat butthole.
Look at that butthole.
That is a clean butthole, right?
That was a very
clean butthole.
She needs a cuddle with her daddy.
So she does. This is the other thing I like about this movie. Rita is strong. She is powerful and has a lot of agency. Like, it's similar to watching movies like Fear City or Angel or X-Pearl, that trilogy from Ty West, where like these are powerful characters with a lot of individuality and have a lot of agency. And she's coming to save the day with the idiot, with Frito, with her sidekick. And Beef Supreme raises from the ashes after these other dozers have destroyed each other. And the way, like, he's a professional wrestler, like, where did he go? And he's playing to the intelligence of a bunch of adult 3 and 4-year-olds that are like, and I say this as a 3-year-old, and so I can say this, but he's like, is he there? And the audience is like, no, that way, including Camacho.
Yeah. He's over there.
Yeah, it's like a Blue's Clues moment. Yeah.
But they get
like
Blue's Clues.
The Frito gets the cameraman to follow him, and he's like,
right.
You like money too? We should hang out.
It's the best. And then they get distracted subsequently
to
by
go get
Starbucks
yeah.
to go get hand jobs.
To get lattes. And like, what were we doing?
They have the memories of gnats, like people who have been raised on TikTok or even shorter. That sort of a thing. Joe has a great little like monologue in here. I just want to mention that like Luke Wilson has a little tiny monologue that's pretty good. But like close to the end, but like before the pardon, Camacho pardons him where
before he was the president. I wrote down
before he's the president. He has 2 good ones. Yeah, good point. Yeah. There are 2 good ones, to be honest. he gets pardoned by Camacho when they find out the plants are growing by the accident you guys were talking about when Frito takes over with the camera. And Rita's like, I'm going to be the CEO of Starbucks. And he's like, you still going to paint though? And she's like, yeah.
The painting at the very end is my favorite visual joke.
I think that moment is so sweet because so I think the way that what the movie is saying is like, just paint, just keep painting, just do what you do. Just like, this movie is ugly as shit, but like,
it did look like Luke Wilson. I'm not. It's so ugly. It is so ugly.
The jaw was him for sure.
I just want to read his presidential speech that he gives.
Yeah, please.
Once he becomes president and he's starting to fix the world.
He inherits the world and he decides to do it actively when he's he rises to an occasion. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he says, there was a time in this country, a long time ago, when reading wasn't just for slur, and neither was writing. People wrote books and movies with stories that made you care about whose ass it was and why it was farting. And I believe that time can come again. And I thought that was great in a world of movies where there's just asses farting.
For the listener, like I'm begging stories to listen to this monologue.
Yeah.
I think it's solid. I think he does a good job of like selling the political mannerisms and stuff. And I hope y'all would agree with me. They're very sparing at how much Maya Rudolph and Luke Wilson use ugly language.
Yeah.
When Luke Wilson does it, it seems like he is pandering to the shitty people. And so it's like, I don't forgive him for it, but there's a level of it's just like, I guess I understand it.
I
understand. Okay, Katie's not, yeah.
Yeah. In the context of the language of this movie, it is pretty awful and easily like you can throw this movie away because of the language of it. But it's also speaking to a longer interesting point of where this country went.
If we degrade like this is where we're going. This is the kind of thing that I mentioned this a good amount on this podcast. In Heathers, in the first season, a movie that I rate really high, or Boogie Nights, or other movies that use this kind of language, a lot of the movies that people bring us are careful with the people who use it. This movie is too, even though it's used constantly. And there is a level of nuance that you have to come into this movie exercising. You have no choice. You would never expect it. I would have never expected it. I shouldn't say you, listener, I don't mean to imprint on you. I would have never expected it. This viewing, I expected a level of like, oh shit, where are we going? But I mean, on initial viewing especially, would not have expected. We've reached the end of the movie.
I just have to say, you're not speaking like someone with a 2.5 point rating about this movie.
Okay, well, we'll see about that.
Agree with that, yeah.
We'll see about that.
All right, well, Katie gets to choose who's revealing their new review first.
I would like to hear from you, Ben.
Yeah, I had I started with 3 and a heart lattes. We don't have time for that. I think I'm gonna go to. I'm definitely going to 3.5 with a heart lattes.
Wow.
I feel like that's actually that 3.5 is tempted to go further.
3.5 is a coveted score. Hard or no? I think 3.5 is a coveted score.
I think 3.5 is a great score for me, and it's a score that means that like that is a movie, and I'm glad I own this movie. I've heard tell of people saying they're going to make another one, and I'm not sure if I am on board because it feels like this is a precious jewel. And
wait for it to be Spaceballs age, and then consider. Like,
sure.
Don't.
But how dumb will we be by then?
I hope not. I hope that there's something else.
It depends on how many kids Frito's kids have with each other. As he has 32 of the dumbest kids, and these other ones have only 3. How dumb do we get, Ben?
I don't know.
Math ain't mathin'.
Hard to say.
Is it Paul's turn or Katie's turn?
No, you're going to stay at the 3.5?
Yeah, 3.5.
Okay. Well,
3.5 lattes.
Katie, me, you, me.
I will go because I feel like yours is a much bigger.
I knew it.
When I first watched this, it was like a 1 for me because it was a bad date and did not understand what was going on. And I thought it was dumb for what it was. And it is.
It's hard to tell what's going on because it's ugly as shit.
It's ugly as shit. It's ugly as shit. And like, however, when you kind of come to understand the world that it is, and the further you are, like after this viewing, I gave it a 4.5. These gestures.
If anyone's seen Role Models, you know what that means? You know what that is? Huh?
She's a hot dog going into
its blanket, picking a blanket, whatever.
Vagina.
Huh? You know what that? Huh? Yeah. So are you staying there? Are you moving? Why?
As I became more educated, the fact that this movie has predicted so many wild circumstances to the point where it's Simpsons level predicting, it's still a 4.5. Like, yeah, it's an ugly movie, but it's also a movie that got made. And that's the coolest part about like all of these actors, all of this stuff, even that the CGI is just like SNL level woof. It's great. It's not the best it could ever be, but I forgive it completely. That 0.5% that is unforgivable, which is like the language,
sure.
The language, the some of the imagery, but the joke writing. I agree with you, Paul. The overall arc of the characters. I mean, there are some filmmaking where I'm like, yeah, it was a little bit back and forth, but it's because of hitting that joke every single time and trying to up the stakes. Didn't always happen. It just kind of like averaged it out, and it's still a great movie. 4.5.
Okay, 3.5 and 4.5. All right, I started at a 2.5 Starbucks with a heart. We've talked about this for quite a while, way longer than the movie is.
Oh, way longer.
We already talked about Boogie Nights. I really, I'm going to give it a 3 Starbucks with a heart. I am not chomping at the bit to watch this again.
Oh.
There is a huge part of me that is just like, fuck, watching this movie. That's so upsetting. Will that last forever? I don't know. The writing is so fucking good. The directing is great. The costumes are great. There's a lot of great shit about this movie. And I understand that, Ben, I know your feelings on Spy Kids and the looks of the Spy Kids movies.
Oh, God, yeah.
This movie has that.
Yeah, for sure.
In a lot of clumps of time. And there are parts that I didn't necessarily go into where the writing doesn't sing. Katie went over it at a point. I think the movie does lean on the lackadaisical language that people have sometimes. Other than that, the writing is incredible. So I would be remiss if I didn't give it a 3. Would you put this into the hand? Do you know anybody who still or whatever is like not of the same political ilk as us? I'm trying not to use the term
SOBs.
Why? I don't know.
Because it feels like you're invoking their spirit.
Right. But it's just one of those things where it's like, do you think that somebody that you could easily say is like, this is your avatar in this movie, like couldn't cop to it? It's just so, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's heavy-handed in a way that's delightful and in a way that is really fucking depressing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give it a 3. I want to say, like, if we average it out, we're at somewhere in Ben's score, like the 3.5, 3.75 area, which is like a very high score.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. I think we're at the end of this podcast.
I believe we've wrapped it up. I think this is the end. Ben, do you want to take us out? And Katie, do you have anything else you want to say? Do you have any notes?
No.
Socials? Anything?
Oh, you can always follow me at El Sassy Pants or check out Geekscape I'm always over there.
And you're on Letterboxd at El Sassy Pants.
El Sassy Pants. That's why I
I'm
laugh.
all sassy pants everywhere. I mean, look, if you're a gamer, I'm a gamer. You know.
Okay.
and read Dungeon Crawler Carl,
Please.
brought to you by Carl's Jr.
The dad of Dungeon Crawler Carl is a
so
third.
we watched it. We discussed. I ended at a 3.5. Paul was a 3. Katie was a 4.5, averaging at 3.75. A quick reminder, our bookend themes are by Jamie Henwood. What have you been watching? What you've been doing? Our Matthew Fosket. Our fun facts are Chris Olds. And again, you can follow us on Letterboxd at RunBMC and at Paul Acts Badly. Review X2 Podcast on Instagram. You can text us anonymously from the link in the episode description. Email us, reviewpod@gmail.com. And Katie, thank you so much for being here, being with us. We love talking about this movie. Thanks for listening. Film and equality always.